Watch them grow, perceive, devote. This is the seed, light the show. Watch them. What's up, everybody, and welcome to my channel where I do tarot pick-a-card readings that encourage you to explore all things growth. Today, honey, we are going to figure out what we are going to do with these men that we love, but they are broke AF. Okay, so the man I'm currently with isn't broke, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I've never dated a dusty dude a time or two. Okay, so this is a pick-a-card reading. It is collective, so everything may not resonate with you. What you're going to do is you're going to take a deep breath, and you're going to pick the stone that is drawing you in. Again, since this is a collective reading, everything will not resonate with you, so take what does resonate with you and leave what doesn't on the table for who it belongs to. If you are drawn to more than one stone, that is okay. That just means there's more than one message in this reading for you. If you're not drawn to any stone, then I will see you at the next reading because this is not the reading for you. So again, we are trying to see what action steps that we need to take as a partner to motivate our lover to reach their fullest potential. Right here we have pile number 1. Yellow citrine. Pile number 2. Lapis. Pile number 3, we have the amethyst. And pile number 4, I can't remember what this one is, but it's green and it's dope, so this is pile number 4. I'll put the timestamps in the description down below so you know where to jump ahead to get to your reading. Again, take 3 deep, mindful breaths and just pick a stone that you are drawn to. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. We're going to figure out how to motivate our lovers to reach their fullest potential. I will meet you at your pile. What's up, pile 1? You guys chose the yellow citrine. So what we're going to do here today is the tarot on top is just going to give me a basic understanding of what type of man we're working with. And then our oracle here, this will be his action steps. These will be your action steps. And these will be the action steps that you guys need to do collectively in order to help him reach his fullest potential. So we're just going to get right into it. This is pile 1, card number 1. Okay. Lovers. So we're dealing with a guy that leads by his emotions. He's artsy, he's loving, he's sweet, maybe a little sensitive. Yeah, emotions. 6 of Wands. Number 3. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, so he is broke, girl. He is broke, but he's full of love and creativity, and I'm seeing that his creativity, if put in the right direction, can lead to some positive changes here in the future. But he's needing to find some emotional balance. His highs are real high, his lows are real low, but his creativity, his loving nature. Some of us got a man that works with his hands, so he's very creative, puts a lot of pride in what he does. So we have some great potential here, pile 1, with this guy. So we're going to figure out his action steps, what he needs to do in order to reach his full potential and get this money because he broke. happiness. Okay, so remember when I was saying his highs are highs and his lows are lows? He's having to pull himself out of those lows too much. So he's focusing too much on the lows and needs to focus on the highs more. Focus more on the highs. Second card, peace. This negative energy, yeah, he has those highs and those lows. He has a negative self-image, it looks like. Not a lot of confidence in himself. So he needs to get a, and with the blue, it's letting me know that he doesn't really speak up for himself a lot. So he needs to focus on getting rid of this negative thinking and start speaking up for himself more. Focus on the good. Creative. Like I was saying, so yeah, he's got this great imagination, but he lets it get the best of him sometimes. He lets negative thinking get the best of him. But all in all, he's a happy guy. He's loving. He just broke. But it's this negative self-image and this negative thought. As soon as he can get past this, these negative, this crown chakra stuff, then it will bring him some peace and some happiness and that potential in the future here for those coins. So he's got great potential. He's got great potential. He just doesn't believe in himself enough. He needs to start believing in himself more. All right, these are your action steps. Card number 1. So you need to give him some space for this creativity here. Don't tell him what he needs to do, because he's got this great imagination. You just need to be supportive. Don't pressure. Don't tell him what he has to do or what he needs to do. He's an artist. He's an artsy type of guy. That means he already knows. He just doesn't have the confidence. Card number 2. Surrender to wonder and awe. Yeah, so again, you don't know. You don't know what it's going to take in order for him to achieve the coins. But he does. He knows. In his heart, he knows. He's got it all right here. What you need to do is just embrace him with love, 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 and just tell him he's the best and that he's great and that he can do it. Whatever it is, just say whatever it is you want to do, I support you, and you can do it. It's as simple as that for you. Pile 1. Third card. So you both got those negative thoughts going on. Both of you do. So you need to be believing in him as much as he needs to be believing in himself. And you guys can do that with just love and embracing each other and believing in each other. You will be in awe at what he can achieve. if you can just support him from a space of love. Both of you guys need to get over this negative stuff, and the purple, the deep purple, is letting me know that it's all in your head, both of you guys. All right, these are your action steps that you need to take together collectively in order to help him reach his fullest potential. Card number 1. Oh, shit. Do I even need to reflect on that? Card number 2. See, it's so easy. It's so easy if you guys would just approach each other in a place of love, just support him, kind of get to know what he's doing creatively. Reach out to him and see what he's up to, because you don't know. He knows. But you don't even know. So you need to make a deeper connection with him and figure out what he wants to do with his life creatively. Stop pushing for something that you don't even know what he wants to do. Figure out what he wants to do first. Third card. Like I said, you don't know. Maybe he doesn't know either. So again, connect with each other. Connect with each other from a place of love. And figure it out together. He knows what to do. He knows what he wants to do. He's just not speaking up because he's afraid and he doesn't believe in himself. So you just need to connect and just say, whatever it is, I support. I support you. I support you. Simple as that, pile 1. Simple as that. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please leave me a comment down below and let me know about your artsy, creative, full of potential, full of love man over here. I do weekly readings on this channel, and it really helps support my channel when you hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified of those weekly readings. Have a wonderful time with this man. I hope you guys get these coins. And just remember, it's got to come from a place of love. Until next time, pile 1, be mindful of your growth. What's up, pile 2? You chose the lapis. We're just going to get right into your reading. The top is the tarot. It's going to let me know. It's going to give me a basic understanding of what type of man we're working with. And then we have our oracle. This top row is going to let us know his action steps in order to reach his fullest potential. The second row is your action steps in order to motivate him to reach his fullest potential. And then this one is what you guys need to do together collectively in order to get that money. Card number 1, 3 of Pentacles. Card number 2, Ten of Cups. Card number 3, Nine of Wands. Okay, so this Ten of Cups energy is letting me know that he's quite content in where he's at. He was coddled a little bit, probably still is being coddled. So he has no need to push forward. But this Three of Pentacles energy is letting me know that with the right support, there is room for growth here, is what this 3 is telling me. Yeah, there's definitely some coddling that's happened. He's probably a mama's boy for some of us, but everything kind of handed to him in his life, so he doesn't really see the need to push forward right now, because he feels like he's already got it all. But you, on the other hand, you think otherwise. So we're going to see what his action steps are in order to push past this. Card number 1. Yeah, so he's afraid to move forward. He's afraid of change. He's been coddled his whole life. He's used to getting whatever, just things handed to him. So he's afraid to go out there and kind of, yeah, he's got a fear of change. Card number 2. Card number 3. Remember I was saying earlier that potential, that room for growth here with 3? He has the freedom to create his own power, but again, he doesn't have control of the future. So he's afraid of what might happen if he goes out into the world. So until he gets over this fear, he needs to start working on his fear of change and his fear of the future. Those are his action steps. Your action steps. Card number 1. So it looks like you have a lot of anxiety towards this, and you need to take some time to yourself and reflect and meditate. Because it looks like you too are content over here in your lonely little castle with him. But there's some anxiety. It looks like you need to speak up to him. You may be a part of this coddling situation and making him think everything's okay and that you guys got it. So you need to work on your confidence in communicating with him. Second card. I just said that. Yeah, so you are a part of this coddling, making him think that his shit don't stink situation. You need to speak up to him and let him know that he needs to get over his fears, that he has plenty of room for growth. But it looks like you're going to have to do that because he's content, honey. I have all I wish for. So he thinks he has it all. But you can see, you know there's a lot more out there for you guys. But you too have a fear and anxiety even over just telling him. Card number 3. Oh, shit. The both of yous. Both of you are scared to move forward. Both of you. So he needs to get his head out of his ass and realize that he has some potential here. He's got some room for growth here. And that life isn't easy and everything isn't just handed it to him. And that he has to get up and get out there and go get it. And it's going to take some work. That's the work that he's afraid of. But you have to stop pleasing him, his ego and his pride, and tell him to get the fuck up and let's go get it. But you too need to believe in yourself. And stop fearing this change and stop fearing the communication that you need to have with him. You need to just talk to him. Collectively, what you guys need to do together in order to reach your fullest potential together. Shit. Fear, 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 fear. Pile 2, pile 2. Purple. Purple. Purple, meaning it's all in your head. The both of you. Purple. That's that crown chakra. You guys over here both living in fear. Together, you need to work on that. Plenty of room for growth. Plenty. Card number 2. Yeah. So earlier when it was telling you self-care and meditate, both of you need to do that. Through meditation and self-care and just providing the love that you guys already have for each other, you guys can work through these fears together. Last card. Look at that. That color deeply matches the surrender. I can release my need to control. So you guys both, in fear of the future and wanting to control what happens in the future, both need to sit back, meditate, work through your fears, because that room for growth and this one falls right underneath this one. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So there's your reading, pile 2. If it resonated with you, I would love to hear from you in the comments down below. Let me know what you're going to do with this guy. Stop coddling him. Stop making him think that everything's okay. You need to get over these fears and these anxieties and just speak to him. He loves you. You love each other. You guys are full of potential and growth. Together, luck is on your side. But the main thing that you guys have to do collectively all right, until next time, pile 2. It supports my channel when you hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe so you can be notified of future readings. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and be mindful of your growth. What's up, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. You chose the amethyst. We're going to get right into it. The tarot on top is going to just give me a basic understanding what type of man we're working with here. And then the oracle, the first on top, is going to let me know his exact action steps that he needs to take in order to reach his full potential. These are your action steps you need to take in order to motivate him to reach his fullest potential. And these, of course, are what you guys can do collectively in order to get that money. So we're starting with the tarot. Let me know what type of man we got here. Card number 1. Nine of Cups. Card number 2. Seven of Swords. Card number 3. King of Cups. So he's a little lazy and he doesn't have a good sense of direction. He has a lack of direction, actually. He has a hard time communicating his thoughts. And he might be dealing with a little bit of depression here. But yeah, he's lacking direction. And he lets his thoughts get the best of him. But this Nine of Cups lets me know his heart's in the right place. He's full of love. But he's not very motivated or determined. Someone needs to light a fire under his ass, like for real, like right now. But he gets in his own way with his negative thoughts. He needs to find some balance between his thoughts and his potential and this love that he has here. He's full of love, but lack of direction and motivation. All right, so these are his action steps he needs to take. Card number 1, balance. Yeah, so balance, I was just saying that. Balance between these negative thoughts and this full of love. So he's full of love, full of potential, but he's got all of these negative thoughts. So he needs to balance that out. Bring perfect harmony, yeah. Second card. He may be a little stubborn. You may have been trying to push him before to kind of get off his ass, but he doesn't see why he needs to. So again, he needs a fire, a serious fire lit underneath his ass, put a foot in his ass. He needs to get off it because he's just getting in his own way with these negative thoughts because he's full of love. Maybe he doesn't know what he wants to do. Card number 3. Yeah. That's his main thing that he needs to do, is start focusing on the lighter things in life. He's full of love. I keep saying that. He's full of love and emotion, but he's got a lot of negative thoughts. So he's got to get past that. He's got to get past that in order to reach his fullest potential. He's got to stop focusing on the negative and start focusing on the positive and the lighter things in life. All right, your action steps. Card number 1. Surrender to drama. So don't give in to his negativity and his negative thinking and his negative thoughts and some of his negative ways and his stubbornness. Card number 2. Y'all both stubborn. Card number 3. Okay, so remember when I said earlier he might not know what to do? You do know what he needs to do. You see his potential. You see all that love and emotion. You see his fullest potential. You see his King of Cups energy over here. King of emotion. King of love. But he doesn't know what to do, hon. But you know. You know. So you need to get him to start just focusing on positive things here. You need to not feed into his negativity and his self-doubt. All this purple right here is letting me know he's got some crown chakra shit going on. You need to let him know that he's got this potential. You know what it is that he should be doing with his life. But you guys are too busy bickering with all this stubbornness back and forth. All right, what you guys can do collectively in order to get this money, honey. Again, you know, so you've been putting in the work. You need him to get off of his ass and put in the work as well. So you guys need to work together. Right now, you're doing all the work. He needs to put in some work. Card number 2. So that bickering back and forth I was saying with this stubbornness. We need more lighthearted communication between the two of you. Because this one falls right underneath this stubborn and negativity. Last card. Like I said, girl, you already know. You already know. So you guys together, you need to let him know all of this King of Cups potential he has. And you guys need to start working together, communicating together. In these hopes and these dreams that you guys have, you guys need to be doing them together. He needs to get out of this dark space and get back into a happy space. And then it's all gravy, baby, after that. All right, that's your reading, pile 3. Let me know what resonated with you in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. You guys have a wonderful day and be mindful of your growth. What's up, pile 4? Welcome to your reading. You chose this green mystery stone. It's going to go ahead and get right into your reading. The tarot on top is going to let me know basically what type of man we're working with here. This oracle is going to let me know what action steps he has to take in order to reach his fullest potential. This oracle is let me know what your action steps are in order to motivate him to reach his fullest potential. And this oracle is going to let me know what you guys can do collectively together in order to get that money. All right, so we're going to start with him and his tarot and what he's like. Card number 1. Three of Cups. Card number 2. Oof. Well, there it is. Pile 4. The Devil. Card number 3. 9 of Swords. Okay, so we got some work to do here, pile 4. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie. Never gonna lie. All right. So, he's a party boy. He's got some addictions. Some of us in pile 4. Some of us he overindulges. Maybe overspending. Some depression in some of us in pile 4. But yeah, there's definitely some addictions and some overindulgence and he's manipulative, but his mind, he's got some deep-rooted depressions maybe from the past. But yeah, we've got some work to do here, pile 4, with this guy. So let's see what his action steps are. Card number 1. Friendship. Card number 2. Oh Lord. Death. Card number 3. Judgment. So he's full of... He judges himself a lot. He spends a lot of time in his headspace. With this depression, he has some self-identity and self-image issues, which leads to this overindulgence and addiction, this partying ways. And with the partying, with the friendships ending up under partying and the death being so close together, he has people in his life that are enabling this a lot. And he needs to dead that shit. He needs to cut off a lot of his friendships that he's got going on in order to sober up and get his mind right and see that he's not what he thinks he is. There's so much room for growth and transition. Transformation is what this butterfly, and there's 2 of them here. So maybe for you both, some transformation needs to be done. But definitely on his part, he's got some people he needs to cut out of his life. He needs to dead both this negative self-image and self-doubt and the relationships that are leading to these addictions and this self-sabotage and this depression, because it's all full circle, it's all repetitive. So he's got some self-love that he needs to do, but in order to do that, he needs to cut people off. So this partying, he's got some growing up to do. All right, your action steps. So you're full of potential. And I'm not getting that from this relationship. Not for all of you in Pile 4. I'm getting that a transformation, a transition needs to be happened for some of you. New world of possibilities is leaping out here. So you may need to decide if you want to stay in this relationship. Card number 2. Okay, so those of you that made the decision to stay in this relationship, so some of you guys have to have your minds made up. It's going to take some passion, some hard work. You're going to have to work on them a lot. You're going to have to motivate him to be his own best friend. It looks like you're in your headspace a little bit too. So it looks like focus on the people or activities. It looks like you're going to put a lot of focus on him and getting him to focus on getting rid of these friendships that are leading to the addictions and the self-sabotage. Support is what I mean to say. Card number 3. Okay, so some of you guys know exactly what it is that you need to do in order to support him. You can feel it in your gut. So just do it. You know he's got to get rid of these friends. You know he has to get rid of his mind and his depression. You know there's a lot of transformation and some transitioning that needs to be made. So you have to support that from a place of love and passion. But gently. But some of you in Pile 4 know that this isn't where you want to be. And it's burning you up inside. So some of you guys have a decision to make here in Pile 4. The way this death card, the color kind of blends in with your dress, with him here. There either needs to be a transition or a transformation with this relationship, or this relationship's got to die. Like I said, I'm never going to lie to you. And I'm going to give it to you like that every time. But some of you guys know that he needs some time alone to himself. That's some of you. But some of you got some work to do. And it's got to come from your heart space and not from your head space. But you're full of potential. Whatever you do is gold. So I'm not worried about you. Whatever you choose to do is the right decision. Whatever you choose to do is the right decision. What you guys have to do collectively. Card number 1. Okay. So for some of you, like I said, come from a place of passion and love and support. So some of you guys need to bring a spark. Put that spark. Where'd it go? Some of you guys need to ignite the romantic spark in your relationship together, collectively. And some of you need to just break up and find a new romantic cycle. Plain and simple. Card number 2. Card number 3. Last card. So, together, you guys need to get over yourselves and tackle this. If this is where you want to be, if you want to be in this relationship, you guys both need to get over yourselves and tackle this together. You need to support him through his time of healing. But since this lands under both of you, it's time for both of you to heal. Some of you have been struggling with this addiction and this self-destructive and this overindulging and this overspending for a long time. So some of you need to break away from that shit and heal. And again, if this is where you want to be, you need to re-spark that flame. You need to redirect him to a place of love and passion, because look at how he's restricting himself. He's restricting himself. All right, we've got some work to do, some decisions to make. Pile 4. If that reading resonated with you, I would love to hear from you in the comments. It really supports my channel when you hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe so you can be notified of future readings. Again, I would love to hear from you in the comments. Until next time, you guys have a wonderful day and be mindful of your growth.
Watch them grow, perceive, devote. This is the seed, light the show. Watch them grow.